Yeah, put 3 on it. You could have. I was saying you could have the teachers. To have the regular checkup maybe twice a day, temperature check, yada yada the third. You know what I'm saying? You know, and get the nursing it up. Teachers should be checked by the nurse at least twice a day for now temperature at least twice a day. You know what I'm saying? That's damn sure right because I want to know. They say giving it on them not joining us saying this and the third, and then they go there and they do get sick at the same time. We back to the same situation and the game. But you are playing. You know what I'm saying? Twice a day they need to be checked. For now, the temperature at least twice a day. You know what I'm saying? No saying no. No skipping before. No skipping before entering. Any class. You can't say no and not get checked and all of this and the third. Nobody ain't giving you nothing. They're just making sure that you're in healthy condition and we're monitoring the situation. And that's why you have extra nurses there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Before you even enter the class. And no re-entering after break without the checkup at 12. That's why I give it one in the morning and twice a day if possible. Checkup. And one before, you know what I'm saying? And one at break. So that makes a lot of sense. Rather than doing the forced thing. You know what I'm saying? Time before break time. Mandates and mandate that. But to force, to just go out and force for what on the teachers? Doesn't make much sense. But to put force, it's not good. We see her, we see her, and to have only one way with her, it do not look very good for her as a governor. So if she continues down the road, she continued down the road, we must know and watch every game that she is riding. You know what I mean? Because when you look at it, she's riding the same boat. You know what I'm saying? She's riding the same boat as the wicked. You know what I'm saying? As the wicked. That is a fact in point blank. So we have to really start doing a lot of checking on these things. Our kids' lives are involved here. You know what I'm saying? We must not re-elect anyone who stays in the pocket. And there's only one way with them. That doesn't speak very well for a grown person and talking about some science. So we know it's a lot of garbage. We know what it is, but we have to watch everyone because everyone who's involved can slowly be shaken up and moved down. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The only one way. This is what they group in. Only one way. They have to go. They have to go. We see. We see. They have to go. Out the exit zone. You see? But who will they? With who are they with? And where is the question that we must ask? You know what I'm saying? Many have fallen. How long and how many? Rather than give in, they will rather destroy it all. You know what I'm saying? We know how deep the rabbit hole goes. And that do not sound right. You know what I'm saying? It do not sound right, that type of mind frame. You know what I'm saying? It do not sound right. Just look at the numbers. You know what I'm saying? Just look at the numbers. Look at the numbers of returns and so on. Look at the numbers of return. It's very high. You're still not seeing what I'm seeing. But that's all right. Now they're talking about the reemergent. How did it reemerge? In the first place is the question, when it was not before. But you say it came from here, it came from there, it came from everywhere. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? In the first place. So how did it reemerge in the first place? You know what I'm saying? Is the first question. You know what I'm saying? For something to reemerge, something had to emerge by some way or the other. Couldn't just come by way of travel. It could not come so far and not be monitored or stopped. That's why they had to play that game with Como in the beginning with the nursing homes and hospitals. You see? So we're looking at many that have a lot of chit chat on the side, but we know full well who you are and what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna leave it there. It could not come so far away. So where did it come from? Airports, where? You see, that's why you use the travel game. You see, no one can dispute that because nobody was paying attention to that. You know what I'm saying? Where did it come from? And even now you're saying this is emerging and that is emerging when the airports and everywhere is locked down and so and so and so. Yeah, you're gonna emerge if you keep on doing what you're doing and thinking that the people thinking that it's something that's going to give them a nice, safe life. You know what I mean? Oh, there's nothing's gonna happen because I got all the juice and the rockets and the rockets and the juice and it's a nice treat. It's so I'm good to go. But that's not the way it's gonna go. Sorry to tell you. So stop singing that bullshit commercial song. You know what I mean? Because now restrictions are everywhere, and it's still rolling. And they say new ones. Yes, as long as you keep doing that, it's marinating. You know what I mean? They said, to me, they said, to me, talk is cheap. Let's be honest, talk is really cheap. Even when it comes to, the lieutenant governor. You know what I'm saying? He's singing the same song in many ways. You know what I'm saying? My question to him, Mr. Governor, how long can the kids wear a mask in school before they spend 3 years and destroy their brains and their organs and everything and they pass out? You need to do more science yourself. You know what I'm saying? Brian Benjamin, you're still a demon Democrat, so you ain't fooling point blank. Let's get that straight. Right now, I'm watching you. Here we go. Here we go now. Here we go. Here we go now. I see a black man as a demon Democrat. I think he won with 91% of the votes or whatever. You know what I'm saying, of the votes. So we see many have still not learned much, still depending on others and hoping that you get something out of it. But you never will, not as long as it's the same slave master's game. You better get your mind out the gutter. You know what I'm saying? Out the gutter. Still haven't learned, have we? Much. We will see. We will see what has to say or say to be. We expect it. We expect it. We expected the same out of him in many ways. You know what I'm saying? Playing, and then when it comes to the other governor, so her choosing, playing that black card. Okay, we see the race game. You know what I'm saying? But that do not move. Point black, do not move me at all. You know what I mean? He is a demon Democrat, a black man running on a slave master's platform. You know what I'm saying? And trying to say that it's a new Democratic Party. Since when? When did it change? We still steal the same garbage in our neighborhood, the same disenfranchised, the same all kinds of booty wop. Because of normally Republicans, they have much to do with a lot of that. Crossing party lines and bipartisan lines. Don't come with that bull. You know what I'm saying? But we see, he's a demon Democrat. Slave Masters Party. So, it do not move me at all. It shows the demon Democrats so desperate. That it do show. I told you she can reveal more than I need to know. Keep it coming. Are desperate, coming with a sense, you know, the sense that the solution is so bad as to they have no choice but to play the race card. Her first bad move exposed. Point blank, got you, baby. You know what I'm saying? That is not working for me. We know the game. You know what I'm saying? But a black man and everything will be all right. Just bring in the black man, and everybody's gonna believe you, and everything gonna be all right. Yeah, okay. Tell me another game. There's going to be love us while we stick 'em. Same with Obama and his bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And his bullshit. Just another demon Democrat play out trick. Don't come with that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Don't come. Another demon Democrat play out bullshit trick. You know what I'm saying? And I noticed that Bring Benjamin, is on the same talk just about. So we watching him carefully. So he's going to pull in, the unsure black people for the special treatment. Like I said, we must not put no trust in no demon Democrat because they talk and cheat and are fake. You know what I'm saying? He must show and prove on many fronts. Just saying you a demon Democrat and just running up there and giving us a little singing, dancing, speeches and all that ain't saying nothing. It's bullshit. You must show and prove that you mean well for your community and your black people. Don't come with that plain bullshit. Because I'm a Democrat, I'm up in office, I'm here with an intra office and I have a coffee with Chauncey. And you completely play the game and know where you're coming from. So you better check yourself because we're watching. We're going to get a lot out of you this year, ain't we? Yeah, we're going to see. You must prove it on many fronts, Mr. Mr. Y is, once again, Mr. Brian Benjamin. Why is treatment your only solution? Doesn't show much science and it show a lot of who you follow, and then brother, is your only solution, and you have just got in. You know what I'm saying? Let's be 100 here. Let's be 100 here. And the first thing comes out after, you know what I'm saying, the people gave you your victory at 91% of the votes. If continue the garbage, vote him as well out. Keep the shake on him. You ever heard of shake and bake? Well, keep the shake and bake on him. While he's in office, he ain't gonna run no long dinner and doing a bunch of garbage for the deep state. Now get off that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? If you vote for them, you got to monitor them. If you're gonna give 91% of your vote, what do you, black people especially, you know what I'm saying? How is you not monitored? So you down, this is another group that's over there voting in all these demon Democrats that they're paying many mad dollars to go out there and do all this garbage and put all these demon Democrats and then the Republicans there with the spot. Get out of here with that garbage. You need to monitor them because we watching them carefully and your choice speaks for itself. So don't come with that garbage. You know what I'm saying? They gave you your victory, and if he continues with his garbage, get him out. Shake him up while you make sure that he knows that next year you could be gone. Or when the next vote election comes up, you could be gone. You know what I'm saying? So do right. No one should be able to think his or her spot is nailed in. Is nailed in. Let's get that straight. And cannot be removed from that. You cannot be removed. Especially a lawmaker of any kind. What do you mean you and then you can't come out? Were you a dictator? You gonna be voted out. And we watching it to see if next time come around we ain't voting for you. We ain't gonna do that Kobo shit. You know what I'm saying? Cut that out. He ain't doing right. His next election is in jeopardy. Just like Gavin Newsom. You know what I'm saying? And Biden's stupid infrastructure plan. They need to wash both of them out. You know what I'm saying? You know, especially lawmakers of any kind. You know what I mean? It needs to be know that you can be shaken up. You might have 4 years, but now we give each one of them 4 years. No, and we watch for 4 years to see their conduct. And if they ain't coming right next election, shake them up. You know what I'm saying? You cannot keep taking those type of hits. You know what I mean? We must shake them. We must shake it up. You know, and shake them up. You know, no sitting comfortably in the seat. You got work to do. I know we don't want none deep state garbage and Luciferian garbage. You got work to do. That's a fact at point blank. Watch them. You know, do not let your guard down. Do not let your guard down. See, that's what happened going on with a lot of these religious leaders too. People let their guard down, and the parents even pushed their children into it, and it became a rotation. You know what I'm saying? You know, almost like a Willie Lynch. You know what I mean? Pamphlet. You know what I'm saying? You know, we must watch them. Don't let your guard down. And I see the report that is a Jim Crow, you know, outlaw hiding behind the law scene that the Fed City had investigated. You know what I'm saying? And many have been infiltrating and trying to recruit a lot of these members in law enforcement to follow behind their garbage. You know what I'm saying? We know that they was doing that for years. How long you gonna keep investigating it before you crush it? So that means you're either down with it or you're just pacifying the people with garbage. That goes to the feds as well. You know what I'm saying? You know, for years. You know, we need to look in as to who let them in. Let's look into it. The alleged story, you know, a report on this matter because it is up in the White House as well. So let's see. You know, let's see. On racism. You know, like racism. In law, enforced, in law enforcement, racism. Look our Klan members joining just to do garbage to black people. This is not, you know, this is not just now. You know, it is not new. You know what I'm saying? They have been doing this, or even going back to the early 70s when I was growing up, in the 60s probably. You know what I'm saying? They ain't fooling nobody with that garbage and probably be fooled with that. You know what I'm saying? And it's still going to be doing it ahead. You know what I'm saying? So they're lying about investigation. They ain't showing me nothing but a bunch of talk and a bunch of investigation. Investigating. You foil a plan here, you foil a plan there, investigate. What they going to have? You know what I'm saying? You ain't intend for that to be until the day of reckoning, I guess. you know, they've been doing this. It's not new. They have been doing this from the beginning. But they use, you know, they used to do so, you know, even given such, you know, they doing so and been doing so, that they actually give such a great and noble position and a vital position to the community in its service. You know, again, lawbreakers. Let's look at it, lawbreakers hiding inside the law. Look at the word law. You know what I'm saying? What do you see? I see many words in the word law because it's an anagram. You know what I'm saying? But one of the first words I see is wall. You know what I mean? The second is war. You know what I'm saying? So let's look into things. Let's hope, you know, let's hope I'm wrong in my analogy of the anagram. But we see how these bees do what they do. We see how these wicked use the law to do their wicked behavior. You see what I'm saying? These Ku Klux Klan joining all up in the forces, recruiting people just to do and do a wicked, just to bring out and do their wicked behavior, and go unabated, no challenge, no accountability. You know what I'm saying? A mind of a beast, if you ask me. Because what person with normal sense do the things they do, hanging people and all kinds of beastly shit. You know, beast to me, a hater for real, a real Marxist, racist, wicked, bald head, fruit head, bump head, bald head, bump head ways. You know what I'm saying? That even went clear. When clear even when clear evidence is shown, you know what I'm saying, as being proven without a shadow of a doubt, no justice is served, as we see. So we need to start thinking about the things I say, because this is Point Blank coming in hard off the card, coming with the flow, with the Mario, you know how I do, coming with the hit, with the boom bit. You know what I'm saying? So stay with me, and we going to keep it lit. One.